Hello everybody, welcome back. Good to see you all again. Today's recipe is a Moroccan spiced vegan shepherd's pie. It's made with lentils so that it's vegan, but of course you could always do it with beef if you were so inclined. Most of the action is going to take place over here at the stove because I've gone ahead and done all the prep ahead of time. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is start sauteing the, we have onions, we have carrot, we have a little garlic, and we have some ginger. So we're gonna get all that going in the frying pan and get it started. Need a good glug of oil in there. And start with the onions. I know for the purposes of filming, it's great to have everything all chopped up ahead of time because then you don't need to, watch me do all that. But it also, it's a good habit to get into in your own kitchen because it also makes things a lot faster. Just do all the prep while you need it, and then you get everything going, and you're off and running. So you'll see how fast this all comes together. These are beautiful purple carrots that I got from a farmer's market. They've been cooked a little bit ahead of time because I used them for a different recipe as well. So you're gonna put those in there. They're gonna make this all kind of purple the way that beets do, but the flavor's amazing. So let's get this going. Get this all started. We've got the onions, the garlic, the ginger, and the carrots going in there. Way. You can hear it starting to sizzle. So get that sauteing and get it to the point where the onions are all translucent. So right now they're all shiny, clean, white. We want them to be translucent, a little see-through-ish. Don't want them burned, of course, so keep an eye on the heat. Keep them moving, that helps. Stops them from burning, especially since the garlic's already in here, because garlic can actually burn quite easily, so not something we really want, not a flavor profile we're looking for here. So now that we've got that started, we're going to add our spices. So we've got some coriander going in, a little bit of cinnamon, some cumin, turmeric. Oh, if you can smell this, these spices are amazing. They smell beautiful. Okay, oh my goodness, this smells great. Nice idea. The idea of putting the spices in like this is that you toast them a little bit. It tends to bring out the flavor a little bit more. A lot of really good Indian home cooks will take their spices like the coriander and the cumin and toast them in seed form before they even actually cook with them, and then grind them fresh, which makes, again, an even more fragrant, robust flavor. So if you've got whole seeds and you want to do that, go right ahead. So now we're going to put in our tomato paste. So we want kind of a little gravy out of all of this. Shepherd's pie needs a gravy. And then we're going to put in our lentils. So the lentils have been drained and rinsed. You do not want to put them in here without rinsing them. Canned vegetables can often have quite a bit of sodium in them, so you want to be mindful of that. Rinse off the sodium and the liquid. Coming along here nicely. Okay, now we're going to put in some stock and have it simmer. So give the stock a stir. And then we're gonna let this simmer away. Give a chance for the flavors to come together and for it to thicken up a little bit. Give it a, adjust the seasoning when it's time to taste it. You'll notice we haven't added any salt yet. So we'll give that a little taste. But at the moment, we're just gonna let this simmer. And while we're doing that, while this is simmering, we're gonna move over to the next burner and we're gonna mash our sweet potatoes, which I cooked ahead of time. Traditionally, when you're mashing potatoes, you use butter and milk. Sweet potatoes can be quite wet, so we're not gonna add any liquid to them other than a little bit of ahi, which is a chunky chili sauce that I'm a very big fan of. And I'm adding it because I happen to like that spice sweet potato thing. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You don't need to use it. You can mash your sweet potatoes if you want to put a little bit of butter or oil in there, that's fine. They were simmered, peeled and cooked. They had some salt added to the water. So I'm gonna mash these up. Give those a little taste, see how they are, because they may need some seasoning. So give this a taste. A little bit of salt, I think, will be good in there. Just a tiny little bit. Put that in there, give them another little stir. Okay, those are ready to go. And you can see our lentils are simmering away nicely here, thickening up beautifully, which is good. So we're going to give this a bit of a taste as well and see how we're doing here. You don't want them dry. Shepherd's pie should have gravy. So we're going to check this out and see how they go. That is delicious. Oh my goodness, that is such amazing flavor. Really complex, lots of different layers going on there. I'm going to put just a little bit of salt in it and call that a day as far as the flavoring goes. Really, really good. So now that this is all nice and thick and delicious, we are going to ladle it into our baking dish, put the sweet potato topping on the top, and pop it in the toaster oven. So, basically, you want to put your lentils in the bottom, like this. And then, get some sweet potatoes on the top. Look at this. Oh, the color here is amazing. The flavors, oh, so good. Pop that in the toaster oven and bake it. It's already nice and hot, so you're going to bake it through until the top starts to brown just a little bit. You could actually pop the broiler on it if you wanted. And there you go, lentil, sweet potato, shepherd's pie.